Are you one of those people who define themselves through the behaviors of others? Are you one of those people who define themselves, their daily activities, all that they do, through the attitude or the response of others? Now, are people being disrespectful, those you dislike? Are they being disrespectful? Did they try to disrespect you in any way? Or you already had a motive before you approached them? Joseph told his brothers, he said, your star bowed to mine. But they didn't pay attention to the fact that he first of all acknowledged them as stars. But yet they went ahead and exhibited the wickedness they wanted to exhibit in his life. Now there is a way your mind amplifies whatever you think about others. There is a way your mind amplifies what you perceive about others, even without them saying much. I've seen scenarios where someone was trying to explain or narrate an incident with English just because he was trying to communicate in English, and the elder he was trying to talk to wagged his head and said, oh, this insult is just too much. Imagine this person telling me he's busy. But they forgot the next line that followed that, I am busy. They forgot the person actually said, I'm going to call you back when I'm done with what I am doing. But they pay attention to the word, I am busy. Are you one of those kind of people? How can we ever get it right? How can you ever get it right? When you've not come to terms with the fact that a lot of people will approach you, they will communicate, they will talk to you, they will love you, they will accept you, they will care for you based on their own level of capacity to love. When will you come to terms with the fact that people will show affection to you based on their own level or their own capacity to do that with you? Praise the Lord. The cemetery is filled with a lot of people today who said little or nothing. Why? They were just careful with their words because they didn't want to be misquoted. The cemetery is filled with a lot of people today that aborted their feelings because they didn't want to be judged. The cemetery is filled with a lot of people today that their words were unspoken. And of course, it is filled with a lot of people today who never shared the knowledge that God has deposited in them. Why? Because of the assumptions or the imaginations of others, or how people are going to perceive those things they are trying to communicate to you about. Now listen, if you find yourself in this kind of lifestyle or in this category, I would like you to run with this. Maybe you are struggling with someone right now. Maybe you are feeling offended over what someone said. Sometimes not what they said, but how they said it. But run with this. This is what you should do. When people speak, listen twice. When they speak one, listen to what they have said twice. Play it again and again and again in your mind. And when you are playing that, when you are replaying the words that they have just spoken or the response they have given to you, do that slowly. Do you know why you should do this? When you listen twice, speak once. When you listen to those things that they have said to you, play it over again and again in your memory. But when you want to respond once. Because the space between stimulus and response, the response you give to people is wisdom. The space between a stimuli and the response you give to people, the response you give to the conflict, the response you give to the harsh words, the response you give to the disrespect, the space between you and that response is wisdom. My name is Norma in his place. Shalom.